Good morning, good evening everyone, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Paddy, I'm the CEO and head of SmartAir, and I'm really excited to be here today to share this next step for SmartAir with you all. Today I'm going to reveal a purifier which we think at SmartAir really is going to revolutionize the way that we breathe clean air. Now, I would say this isn't the first revolution that SmartAir has had at SmartAir. We've had multiple ones before, and to talk about these steps that are coming, we also need to take a look back at what we've done in the past. So to better understand today, we need to look at what really started SmartAir back in 2013, the DIY air purifier. So SmartAir launched the DIY air purifier in 2013 when our founder Thomas Tallhelm decided to create his own purifier. And this purifier really did three things for the market. First of all, it made clean air accessible to everyone. Back then in 2013, most air purifiers cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And we brought out the DIY purifier that was just $30, a little over $30. Secondly, the DIY made clean air purifiers transparent. By being simply just a fan and a filter stuck together, we showed the world that clean air and air purifiers really are that simple. There's no need to spend a lot. They're not complicated. Everyone can use one. And thirdly, with the DIY air purifier, we revolutionized the air purifier industry. If we look now at the price of air purifiers, they've come down a lot since 2013, and we believe this in part or in large part was because of the DIY air purifier. So the DIY didn't just create SmartAir, it also revolutionized and reset the air purifier industry. And I'm really excited today to announce and to launch another air purifier, which we think is going to do exactly the same thing all over again. We are calling this air purifier the QT3. The QT3 is an air purifier which we think will give you clean air and no limits. So to look at the story of where the QT3 came from, we need to look at what's on the market already. And we're going to plot a very simple business school chart here to look at the general size of air purifiers and the effectiveness of air purifiers on the market. So along the horizontal, we have purifier size, and along the vertical, we have the effectiveness of air purifiers. Now, when we looked at most purifiers on the market, we saw that they were down here. Pretty big, pretty large beasts. Some of them more effective than others, but in general, these air purifiers were pretty large. Now, we did see some air purifiers, which were down here in the kind of compact, small space, but they were all pretty ineffective. Now, we want to make the QT3 both compact and effective. And this is really we're really excited to announce that this is what we have here today. Now, another way of looking at this is that if we look at this air purifier here, that the air purifier, it's in a living room here. It's pretty big, it's pretty large, it's a big white box. I'm pretty shocked, to be honest, looking at this air purifier. It's not exactly glamorous, and I'm shocked that this is the standard in air purifiers now. A big white box, almost the elephant in the room, right? Something that nobody really wants to look at, nobody really wants to talk about, but we know it's there and we know we need it because we need to breathe clean air. What's more, in this picture, I haven't even put the cable in. We don't even see the cable. So we've got wires everywhere and a big white box taking up all this space. Well, how about if we could have something that actually looked good and we wanted to put in our home? Now, SmartAir, we did that with the Square back in 2019. We created a purifier which we think actually helped revolutionize the industry. We created the first purifier with legs, and I'm happy to say, or pleased to say now, we've seen lots of other air purifier companies follow suit and follow our lead in creating purifiers with legs and looking much more kind of cute, something stylish, slick, something that we want to put in our home. Now, we think we're going a step further today with the QT3 in that it's a purifier that really fits in everywhere. The QT3 is both small and compact, and it's also great looking and really, really cute. So this QT3 we think is going to be really, really special because of these this reason. Now again, let's go back to this picture of some air purifier that we picked up off the internet. Another thing that struck us about this is this purifier is probably in a living room or in someone's house somewhere. But actually, where do we spend most of our time? We actually end up spending most of our time, probably not in our living room. We probably spend a lot of our time maybe in the office, in our bedrooms, or if we're a student, out in dormitories, in our dormitory or in the classroom. These is typically where we spend most of our time, to be honest. But it turns out that we can't probably put one of these air purifiers in all of these spaces. Do you expect us to put one of these big white boxes in our office, in our bedroom, in our dorm, in our living room, everywhere? Is that really feasible? And that's the second thing we're addressing today with the QT3, is that we are making clean air available everywhere. The QT3 is smaller than a third of an A4 piece of paper. So it's really, really compact. Now, another issue we wanted to address with the QT3 is this. Here's another picture of a purifier we picked up from online. What's wrong with this one? Well, if we take away the actual air purifier, what are we left with? We're left with this dial on top and a phone with Wi-Fi. So first of all, the dial on top, I can't even understand what that is. There's too many options on there, too many buttons. How on earth am I supposed to know what to do there? Secondly, with a phone, what if I don't have Wi-Fi? What if I haven't downloaded the app? How am I supposed to be able to use this purifier? So we wanted to make a purifier that was stupidly easy to use and really, really simple. How have we done that? We've created a purifier with just 2 buttons. That's it. We wanted to keep things incredibly simple, so the QT3 has just 2 buttons and also a filter replacement reminder. This is something which we think is going to make breathing clean air and keeping yourself protected really, really easy. So I'll talk a little bit more about this filter replacement in a while, but let's move on to take a look at the appearance of the QT3. So first of all, let's take a look at the front of the purifier. Here is the front of the purifier. As you can see, really, really nice looking, really, really gorgeous. We've got up here a leather handle, which, if you can't tell, this is something that's going to make the purifier much, much easier to carry and move around. Now, if we look round at the side, I've got a problem with the clicker here. I don't know what's going on. If we look around at the side of the purifier, we can see pretty sleek, pretty minimalistic. These nice curves on here which give it a cute look, and it only measures 12.5 centimeters tall. So really, really small, really, really compact. If we look around the back, we have a USB-C port, the ultimate port now in portability, and we also have a built-in battery into this purifier, which we think is going to make breathing clean air much, much, much easier to do wherever you are. The battery will give up to 4 hours of battery life wherever you are. And finally, on the top, we have these light indicators here. So these indicators 4 simple light indicators will give you the speed on low, medium, and high. And then we have this 4th light on the end, which is for the filter replacement reminder. So I promised I'll talk a little bit more about this feature. Here I go. So this filter replacement reminder is an easy way to remind you when you need to replace your HEPA filter, when you need to replace it, breathe clean air. We've seen time and time again from our 8 years of doing air purifiers that people will often buy themselves a purifier, put it in their house, turn it on, and forget about it. But what we often don't do is replace the HEPA filters. We need to make sure that the HEPA filters are kept replaced and fresh so that we can keep breathing clean air without influencing the airflow of the air purifier. Now this feature here on the QT3 we think is going to do that. What happens is when it's time to replace your HEPA filter, the 4th light at the end will begin to flash. And when this flashes, you simply just need to pop out your filter, replace it with a new one, and then press this button here, the filter replace button. And there you have it. So that's a really simple way to remind you when and how to replace your HEPA filter. And then finally, the final button we have on top is the on-off button, which does what it says. It literally turns the air purifier from off to low to mid to high to off. Really, really simple, really, really minimalistic, and hopefully it will get everyone clean air. Now, down on the bottom, we have our cute feet. They've made a return comeback. We put them first on the Square, and now we've decided to keep them on the QT3 to give it this really, really cute look and make sure that it's something that you want to put in your home. It can stand up on its own, on a table, on a desk, and give you clean air. You may have seen around at the front of the purifier that we had these kind of air vents, these vanes. So what do these do? So these actually give you the ability to direct the airflow by up to 60 degrees when you're using the purifier. So you might want this, for example, if the purifier is on a table and you want to get that air blowing in your face, or maybe you want to clean the total area, in which case you want the air blowing down, perhaps towards the table. So 30 degrees adjustable up to blow towards you, and 30 degrees adjustable to blow down. Now, this might sound a bit funny or strange on an air purifier. Why on earth would we want this on an air purifier? Why do we want to be directing flow? And this is actually one of the next key features, or the exciting things we want to say about the QT3, that it doesn't just act as an air purifier, it can also act as a cooling fan. So we thought about this and we saw, so many people around the world are using fans day in, day out to keep themselves cool when they're in the office, aircon not working or too far from the aircon, or when you're in a cafe, or when you're at home, or when you're out and about in somewhere really, really hot. Everyone were using fans. But how about if we could make an air purifier that would also keep you cool? Fans, what's the issue with them? They blow dirty air, polluted air onto you. They might keep you cool, but they're not keeping you breathing safe and healthy. So how about combine these two features into one and give you a purifying fan and air purifier? After all, we know an air purifier is literally just a fan and a filter. So this is something we're really, really excited about. The QT3 can also act as a fan for you wherever you are, not just an air purifier. It can give you cooling, clean air wherever you go. Now, if we were to compare it with, just a typical fan, first of all, we can adjust the airflow, as you saw, up to 60 degrees. Secondly, it's much, much more portable. You can take it around with you. It has that built-in battery. It has a USB-C cable, which allows you to, use it pretty much anywhere that USB-C cables exist, or anywhere you have a USB port. So in a car, any laptop, even on a plane, you could use this thing. And finally, it's giving you filtered air, much, much better than some normal, fan out there that we might use. Now, I mentioned filtered air a few times. Where's the HEPA filter in this? If we pop open the front, that's where the HEPA filter is. It literally sits up and pops straight out. Really, really simple to get to. Really, really easy to use. The HEPA filter itself is a 95% efficient HEPA filter. It can filter out things like viruses. So perhaps if you're in a hospital, or if right now you're worried about COVID, the HEPA filter can filter out viruses. It can also filter out things like pollen. So maybe it's hay fever season, it can filter out things like pollen, or perhaps even allergens. Let's say you've got a friend who's got a pet. You love that friend, but you hate going around because you're allergic to pets. Well, now you can use your QT3, take it with you, and breathe safe whilst also spending time with the friend and the pet. So dust, sandstorms, forest fires, all these things the QT3 can help filter out. The filter should last around 800 hours. So that's a really great lifespan, and also it should give a CADR of around 40. Now, I want to make the point here, however, that we set out to make the QT3 compact and effective. And the QT3 is that, however, it's not designed to clean an entire room. The QT3 has been designed to clean a pocket of air around you, around the person using it, so giving you personal clean air up to 1.2 meters away. That way you can take your clean air with you. It's not designed to clean an entire room, but rather you take it with you and you breathe clean air where you need it. Let's see some other places where we might want to use the QT3. So here we have So here we have the QT3 in a living room. You can put it on a table, you're reading your book, put it up next to you, use the QT3 to breathe clean air whilst reading your book on your sofa. It's so small that I really just want to pick it up. You just want to get it in your hands, small, cute, it's great. Just pick it up, breathe that clean air wherever you are. Perhaps in an office, as I said, maybe your boss, your manager has refused to install air purifiers. Or maybe you're just in an office that's really, really hot. The aircon's not working or there are no aircons. Get yourself a QT3 and you can have your own personal purified air just for you. Put it on your desk, you've got clean air just for you. And then how about in bedroom? We saw that big air purifier at the start. I don't think a lot of us have enough space to fit one of those in our bedrooms. Where are we going to find the space to put one of those in? And we don't want one of those things churning out loads of clean air and giving, really high noise whilst we're trying to sleep. So how about something much, much smarter, a small purifier, put on our bedside table, the QT3, to give you clean air as you sleep, give you a good night's sleep. And then also maybe when we're out and about, when we're in a cafe, perhaps the windows are open in the cafe and pollution is coming in from outside. Perhaps the chef's cooking in the kitchen, producing PM 2.5. Or maybe there's a smoker sitting next to you who's smoking and you want your own clean personal space. The QT3 can give you that. Enjoy your coffee and cake, or tea and cake, whichever way you fall, with your QT3. And then finally, QT3 we think is going to be really, really great and successful for students and people living in dorms. It's small, it's lightweight, it should be able to fit right into your dormitory, into your classroom to give you clean air. All right, so that's enough talking from me. I'm really excited now to show you a video of the QT3 to highlight some of the main features which you can look forward to when you get it into your hands. All right, so that was a video. We hope you enjoyed that, and we hope that gave you an overview of the QT3. Now it's demo. So I have here, you probably see something hiding under this flag. I actually have a QT3 with me today, which I'm going to reveal to you all and show you just how it works. So here is a QT3. It's so small and it's so light. I almost just want to throw it up and throw it around. It's so cute and it's something I really want to have with me all the time. We have up here the handle, which I'm sure you're all getting the hint by now. This purifier is really about making clean air portable and accessible wherever you are. So I have the handle, I can take this round. At the front, we have these vanes which I can adjust the direction with here. And then on the side, we have, again, this very stylish round design. The rear, we have our USB port, USB-C port, and our air inlet. The air comes in here and comes out the front here. And then on the top, we have our two buttons. We have our fan button, and then also our filter reset button, and our 4 lights around here. So I've just pressed this, and I'm not sure if you can see. We actually have the lights on here. Let's press it again, go up a speed. You can see this is working. No cables attached, entirely cable free. It's giving me clean air right now to breathe safe, during this live stream, during this launch event. So this is another great feature. Portable, battery, take it wherever you want. Now how about the filter? Very, very simple. You just take the front out and there we have the filter. Let me show you the filter in a little bit more detail. Here's the filter. Very simple, very compact. Again, but this is what's going to keep you safe, keep you breathing clean air wherever you are on the go. So this literally just slots straight in to the front and then straight back into QT3, just like this. Easy replacement, easy, simple, breathe clean air. We also, as you've seen, we have our legs down here. Now, that's the QT3. It's going to come in this really cute box, which we think will make it great for gifts. We have the QT3 box here. We think this is going to be really nice. People are going to want to get this in their hands. And of course, we have replacement HEPA filters for when you need them, coming in our signature cardboard box with our B Corp logo on the front, because Smart Air, of course, is a social enterprise and a B Corp. So there we have a first look at the QT3, and I really, really can't wait to get this into your hands very, very soon. So that was a quick demo and overview of the QT3. Now let's recap on what kind of features we have to offer. So the QT3 is portable and compact air purifier. It's not just an air purifier, it's also a cooling fan that can give you clean air and, cooling air wherever you are throughout the day. It creates a pocket of clean air around you up to 1.2 meters to give you that really, really personal clean air. And it uses a HEPA filtration. And finally, it's got this great feature, which we think is a first for a smart air purifier. We think is really going to make replacing your filters and using your air purifier much, much easier, is this filter replacement reminder. You've just seen how simple and easy it is to use. 2 simple buttons on top, one for fan speed and one for resetting that filter replacement reminder. We have the directional airflow to angle the air exactly where you want it. And then finally, we have the ultimate in portability, a USB-C port powered by USB-C, so it can be run from any USB port. It's got a built-in battery that can give you up to 4 hours of filtration on the go. Now, there's one thing I haven't yet mentioned, and that's the price. And this is probably the next item, which we think is also going to revolutionize from today. So with the DIY we launched 7-8 years ago for just over $30, and that really reset what people thought an air purifier should cost. And we're really excited to say today that the QT3, despite it being packed with all these features, battery, portable, angled air, fan, it's also gonna retail for even lower than the DIY. QT3 starts from just $27.99. Of course, pricing will vary depending on which country you're in and where you purchase it, but this is the starting price. The QT3 will come in 2 versions. They're the home version, which for simplicity and low cost does not include a battery, but it can be used using a portable power bank. You can charge it from any USB port, from a phone charger, wherever you are. And also the travel version. This is the one with a built-in battery, which we think is going to give you really lasting clean air on the go wherever you are for up to 4 hours. This one starts from a little bit higher, from $31.99. I'm also really excited to say that the QT3 will be available in these 5 countries locally from launch. So these are 5 countries where we've got QT3s on the ground already. And if you want to be breathing clean air, you can pick them up from our partners, from our distributors in these countries right now. They are Bangladesh, China, Indonesia, Philippines, and Thailand. Now, of course, the QT3 will be available online through our website for shipping around the world. So head over to smartairfilters.com and you'll be able to pick up the QT3 wherever you are in the world. Now, the best news is that the QT3 is available for pre-order today. If you pre-order today or any time in the next week, you'll also get a 10% discount across the board for the QT3 and the QT3's HEPA filters. So this is something we're really excited about. We really want to get this QT3 to you. So head over to our website now and you'll be able to pre-order this from today. Shipping will start on the 12th of December. So pre-order today and we will start shipping this on the 12th of December. We think this timing is just perfect because it'll mean you'll be able to get one of these, hopefully just in time for Christmas. So really this is the ultimate gift for Christmas. Why not give the gift of clean air? So I just mentioned a few of our teams or a few of our distributors around the world and how they'll be having the QT3 on launch ready to go in their countries. I'd also like to, we have some of them online today, and I'd also want to hear from them what they have to say about the QT3. So I think initially we have Thailand. Let's hear what Carl has to say in Thailand.
Hi Paddy, Carl from Smart Air Thailand here. I'm very excited about the new air purifier that we're launching today for two reasons. First, it's cute, and Thai people definitely love cute things. And secondly, it brings all the right characteristics that are needed here. It's portable, it's purifying, and it's cooling. And as you may know, Thailand's weather is very hot.
Next up, we have from the Philippines, we have Lirio.
Hello everyone, this is Lirio of Smart Air Philippines, and on behalf of the team, I would like to express our excitement with the QT3. And it's really nice to know that there is something portable that we can take with us wherever we go. Not just because there's a pandemic, but air pollution is still a major problem in the country. I would like to take the opportunity to thank Smart Air for the continuous effort in providing safer air to many. Now, there's an additional confidence when we send our kids to school, when we dine with friends and family, or when we are at the office. QT3, mabuhay, and I look forward to be handing you to many air breathers in the country.
Next up, we have another of our teams over in Bangladesh. We have Bodawine in Bangladesh, who's bringing clean air to people in Bangladesh.
Hi everyone, this is Baudouin from Smart Air Bangladesh. I'm really excited to be part of this launch event and can't wait to get the QT3 into the hands of the people here. You know, with millions of people in Bangladesh being constantly on the go, the QT3's small size and portability are going to be a hit. Ideal for office desks, cars and small bedrooms. I'm really looking forward to the QT3 to arrive this winter. Let's gear up for 2022. Happy New Year!
And finally, over here we have from Indonesia, we have Chawir in Indonesia, who's distributing smart air over there and helping people in Indonesia breathe clean air.
Hi travel lovers, I am Kawir from HVT Air Management in Indonesia. I am frequent travel and mobile every day. We are more than happy to be part of this launch event. People in Indonesia is ready to get back to the new normal, back to the office, back to the school, back to the shopping center, back to restaurant, back to cafe, back to traveling in this pandemic COVID-19. I cannot wait longer to get the Q3 into the people here in Indonesia. Small in size, convenient to bring it, proven to protect us. It will be the choice for using in office desk, student dorm, small bedroom, in plane, cafe, and many other places. Simple, proven, no side effect.
All right, so that was just a few of our team, few people from our team around the world, both distributors and partners of Smart Air, who are helping people around the world breathe clean air. And we're really excited with the launch of the QT3 to have more and more people distributing clean air around the world. And also I'm excited to say more countries will be following suit very, very soon. So that's something that's really evolving here at Smart Air. You'll see we started with the DIY in China, and since then we've really launched and we're bringing this clean air revolution, this clean air movement to more and more people, more and more air breathers anywhere in the world. Now, that's not quite it. There's also one more thing. So today we've talked about the QT3, which is the ultimate in portability, in personal clean air. So we've got the angled airflow, the ability to carry your air purifier, your clean air with you wherever you are. But surely the next step will be to make it personalizable, customizable, something to suit you, just exactly what you want. Well, I'm really, really pleased to announce this Easter egg that we will be launching the QT3 in multiple colors very, very soon. stay tuned for this. Right now we have the QT3 available in white, but soon we aim to have more and more colors. If there's a specific color that you really like, let us know and we will see if we can get that out sooner. So that's something that we're really, really excited to announce. So that's the QT3, but how does it fit into our lineup of air purifiers? So here are our air purifiers. We have the Blast, the Blast Mini and the Square, and then the QT3 over here. So the Blast, as a lot of you may already know, is great for large spaces. The Blast is insanely quiet. It can filter out huge spaces over 100 square meters, such as classrooms, such as hospitals, such as school halls, such as offices. You know, this purifier is a real beast and it can clean really large spaces. And then the Blast Mini is its younger brother or smaller brother that can clean up to 85 square meters. Still great for classrooms, great for hospitals, great for offices. It's another really powerful purifier, just slightly smaller. And then of course we have the Square, which we know has kind of revolutionized how air purifiers should look. And this is a great addition to anyone's home, to their living rooms, to their bedrooms, if they want to keep themselves breathing safe. And then the QT3 comes in as a complement to all these purifiers. What if we're out and about? What if we're somewhere where we can't actually own or put in a Square or a Blast or a Mini? Well, we can use the QT3. We can take clean air with us wherever we are on the go. And great thing is it doesn't cost a whole lot of money. So this is a real accessory to give us personal clean air wherever we are in the world. And that is the Smart Air lineup of air purifiers. And I'm really, really excited to have shared this story and this journey with you today. I'm really looking forward to everyone getting the QT3 into your hands and breathing clean air wherever you are with the QT3. I will leave you all there tonight or morning, wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing your thoughts, comments, feedbacks on the QT3 and also getting it into your hands and really using the QT3 to breathe clean air. So I'm looking forward to hearing from our teams around the world how the QT3 is doing. And I hope in a few months' time, we'll see that the QT3 has once again revolutionized clean air, just like Smart Air has done in the past. On that note, breathe safe and have a good evening and morning, everyone around the world.